Welcome, everybody, back to the Nerdbot BotCast, live over the internet.
Good evening, denizens of the interwebs.
We are your source for nerdy news and entertainment.
We are also your source, your remedy for your post-San Diego Comic-Con depression.
SDCC.
Hashtag SDCC.
San Diego Community College. Shout out.
Oh my God.
Right. Yeah, no, keep it going. We got Strider in the house here.
Yes, he's our
Hip-hop
guest.
trooper.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs, cats, and endangered species, I am here.
World champion. I'm going to keep the applause going.
People's Cosplay champion.
Right, what can I say? You earn it, you wear it.
Welcome to the show. First time on the show. How does it feel?
My first time being allowed in.
Dun, dun.
Because I have kind of hid by the trash bins over there.
Would you like to throw out a name of somebody who's been keeping you down in the business over here?
No, because we're good today, so I'm happy to be here.
All right, you guys
not going to start none of that shade.
All right, we're going to keep it good.
Let's do this.
No, well, everybody, if you have comments, questions about Strider, for Strider, feel free to throw them out. Hip Hop Trooper, you've probably seen his videos. He's a sensation all over YouTube. You've done charity work as well. Right? Am I correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's throw it out. What else have you done in the suit, I suppose?
I mean, the list goes on. Music videos.
Right.
Yeah.
Photo shoots,
you host con parties, you do charity events, you do all sorts of things with your Hip Hop Trooper armor, which is such an original creation. I'm just going to get into a little bit of our interview right now.
Yeah,
just a little bit right off the bat.
And again, if everybody has questions, throw them out, and we'll try to address them as soon as we can. Then we're going to get into the news.
I only met you back in early 2015, and when I saw you on the street, I was like, who is that? And then I got introduced to you through Mini Boba Fett and all that. But how did you start the Hip Hop Trooper?
Like, honestly, short story, long story.
Yeah.
2009, I think it was, Dragon Con. I just got a grip of money because TGI Fridays flew me around to train bartenders how to do tricks.
Yeah.
Or flair.
Yeah.
And I had some money, and I was like, I can be a stormtrooper because I always wanted to be a stormtrooper.
Right.
Who doesn't want to be a stormtrooper?
Right.
So I had this grip of money. My wife didn't really know about it.
Well, I know who does. I know who doesn't want to be a stormtrooper. Finn.
Yeah, it's not talking about him.
I got one.
Anyway, so moving on.
I got that one fighting.
But I'm not the same as Finn, though.
Of course.
I left the Empire.
Right.
I left the Death Star, but I still stay true. I don't go killing my boys.
That's right.
You know, my boys. I'm still cool with
still
TKs.
Cool
And all the troopers, we're still cool. I didn't suddenly just put this on and just start murdering everybody.
Yeah, that was one thing that I always thought he might have done, like when Finn was going back into Starkiller Base. Like, he said he was in sanitation. He had to have ran into his sanitation buddies in there and has been like, is that Finn? It's like, where the hell have you been? Well, I got promoted, man. We all know where you've been.
Yeah, you can't trust that guy. You can't in the Shark Week, you can't trust somebody called Finn.
Exactly. Oh.
It's Shark Week. It's totally Shark Week right now.
Everything is converging now. Sharknado, Finnado.
The universe has smiled upon us.
But as far as Hip Hop Trooper goes, what inspired you to pick the color? I mean, it's unique. It stands out. It's the only thing we've seen.
Well, was this
in
the
this
original?
style.
Was this the original color you started with?
No, because basically what I did is so I finally got my Stormtrooper armor. It was super janky.
Yes.
Because back then when you Google Stormtrooper armor, you just got this box of janky stuff, and you had to wear it and do the best you could. So I did that. I showed up at Dragon Con, saw a bunch of other Stormtroopers, looked at me, looked at them, looked at me, looked at them. I said, something's not right. Didn't really like my armor, felt out of place, got laughed at, got bullied. Not like physically bullied. Because they can't physically bully the child.
But you can feel the emotional tension.
I felt that heat.
Yeah.
That, we don't like you heat. So I went back home, and I was like, I always wanted to be a Stormtrooper. And the first time I did it, I'm kind of disappointed. I just want to go back and be myself. And I just got a new boombox refurbished, and I was staring at it, and I was playing Run DMC. Then I decided to watch Crush Groove Beat Street. During the Beat Street battle at the Roxy, you've got the Beat Street Breakers and the Rocksteady crew, blue and red.
Right.
I'm watching it, and I'm like, I want to, you know what? I'm going to mix this with my Stormtrooper armor, grab my boombox, and then go back to the con and be myself.
Right.
I didn't have the ability to really make something look this cool then. My skills weren't up to par.
Right.
So I had white stormtrooper armor with blue stripes.
Okay.
Grabbed my boombox, ran back to the con, had the time of my life.
Is this the same suit and now it's just painted a different color, or is
No. Back then I wore a clone helmet.
Okay.
Because I didn't like the way the other helmet fitted.
Okay.
But I have like 4 different helmets.
Where do you prefer? What kind of? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, I was gonna say. So when you made it the first time and you ran out, about what year was that?
2009, 2010.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you ran out and you just made something on your own and it's a completely new concept, how awesome is that original cosplay just lets you be something you want to be, and it just makes you happy as heck.
Yeah, it's just, I'm forever humble, and it blows my mind that, like I said, I carved the rock into something I want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't just pick up a rock that looked the same as everybody else's rocks.
Yeah.
And it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could stop doing this tomorrow,
And
but the memes will continue. The videos will continue.
Yeah, no,
that was the best
I mean,
part.
it's internationally famous.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there's people all over. I've seen your hip hop trooper in memes in completely different languages.
Yeah.
It's you know, you created a legend.
It blows my mind, and for that, it's kind of funny because I feel.
And you did it because you just wanted to be yourself.
Yeah, and
But-
like I tell people, my ego created this character.
Yeah.
But this character is humble.
Yeah.
When I show up, I am the headlights. I am flashy. I am the Rolls Royce that the valet wants to park.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But once I put that boombox down and I play the music, you are the engine. It's for the people.
Yeah.
I've noticed that too. When I was first seeing you around the Southern California cons, when I really started to hit them up, which is about early 2015, is when I really started to like hit the cons down in Southern California regularly.
You were going for more than just corn dogs.
Yes. I would see you, and you would put down your boombox, and I would come up and dance with everyone who was around, and
It's
it was
automatic.
And it was such an amazing energy. And you were just there, just like bopping, egging everyone on to dance. And it was some of my best memories of early con back then were the gang just being all around you and all of us just having a great time.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I got the nickname the People's Cosplay Champ. Nicknames, you can try and make one up on your own.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't always work that way. But when I started cosplaying as The Rock, people started calling me the champ. And then
That's cool.
I could see that.
And then it turned into the cosplay champ.
Yeah.
And people still, so I just went with it.
It still went with
you know.
it. Nice.
When I was growing up, I got a lot of nicknames which were not cool.
Yeah.
You know, I was skinny, I was bullied, all the rest of it. So it's nice to have a nickname which I'm proud of.
Yeah.
So you know how it feels to be in that really humble, kind of bullied and down place, and then all of a sudden it's completely turned, and you could be such a voice for good,
everybody.
you
Of
know.
course.
I want to get some of the
Yeah, let's
comments
get
that
to
are
some of the
coming.
comments.
Rob Paredes says the Comic-Con hangover is real.
I
So
feel
everybody's feeling
but
you
you know
guys.
what? For your post-con depression, we've got the remedy. We're gonna go over some San Diego Comic-Con stuff with our amazing pal Strider right here,
Yep.
Hip Hop Trooper.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll kind of make sure that you don't hit that Monday blue too hard. I know
we'll
it
get
was
to that after.
really hard to get to work for
Yeah.
some people today.
Steve Copeland says was saying purple glitter was the first original color of the Hip Hop Trooper.
Oh my God, Steve Copeland also says Hip Hop Trooper loves the Force Awakens.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of love
Thanks,
from Steve.
Steve Copeland is, he actually proposed to me during San Diego Comic-Con. I said no. He jumped off the pirate ship. Steve, I'm glad you're still alive.
Wait, Steve jumped off the ship? No, he didn't.
I said no.
I was at that party.
Yeah, he jumped.
I did not hear about
Well,
this.
because I said no.
You stopped
like-
him.
No, I didn't stop him. Go on. I said no. He proposed to me.
And
He
said
gave me
no.
this little
And then it just
janky,
felt like life was over.
Yeah, he didn't. So he jumped off, and I was like, all right, good riddance.
Well, I'm glad Steve's commenting. It means he survived.
But he's back, and that's good. I'm
He's
glad
in
he's
a
back.
hospital bed plotting his revenge. Steve Copeland
he bought
returns.
drinks for all my friends.
You're getting some comment from Marco Guzman saying that Hip Hop Trooper killed it at SDCC. So what
Yeah,
what did you do
did.
there? They said you opened up a party.
Yeah, what were some of the events you ran? What were some of your just highlights from San Diego Comic-Con?
Well, first of all, Marco, what's up, brother? Shout out to Chosen One.
The Chosen One.
Chosen One in the house.
I'm coming.
One of my favorite clothing brands. Check them out, chosen1.com. Plug. My favorite moments, honestly, Friday was not good for me. I was a little under the weather before I got there, and Friday was like kicked in, so I didn't feel too good. But Saturday, my favorite moment was literally just I suited up, and I went to the gas lamp, and I stayed there for like 5 hours.
Nice. Suited up for 5 hours?
Yeah, yeah.
And do I
Nice.
love too, like the gas lamp, you don't need a Comic-Con pass to be in the gas
No,
lamp.
I never had a
You-
pass all weekend.
You took it to the
Wow,
streets.
nice.
I had Taboo from Black Eyed Peas gave me his pass
Cool.
to borrow, so I went in there and bopped
Name
around.
drop.
Fancy.
But then plug, and then I just bopped around and I met him and Will.i.am and everybody, and I gave him his pass back. But I just popped in for a minute. But I didn't. It was too crowded. You can't move, and I just found myself being that guy. I didn't want to play
Now,
my music.
I gotta dive into this. So did he give it to you or did you ask him for it?
I was supposed to be at the Marvel table with them,
Okay.
but by the time I got there, it was too late.
All right.
But he gave me his pass. He said, "Well, just use mine." And I
That's
was like,
cool.
"Okay, yeah."
Awesome, man. That's super sweet. And he's like, here you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marco Almada comments, he goes, I saw him, Hip Hop Trooper, at Gas Lamp, and he was bumping.
Nice.
Bumping, yes.
Well, so were you mainly just hanging out in Gas Lamp all weekend, or would just like Friday was the big one, and then, well, when Taboo gave you his pass, what happened then?
That was Friday, and that's when I ran into the Marvel booth because Black Eyed Peas are releasing a comic, and they was doing a signing at
Wow.
the Marvel booth. I'm sure some of you
Black
was there.
Eyed Peas were all over con.
Yeah.
That was I heard them like all the time.
Yeah.
So
I was supposed to be on stage with them, but it took me too long to get into the con, and with the crowds and everything. By the time I got
You
there,
walked
it was
2
kinda too
steps.
late.
Yeah.
You can't move because everyone's got baby strollers. You know,
everyone
and,
wants pictures.
big bags and stuff.
Yeah.
And I actually took my helmet off. If I take my helmet off, I tend to not get stopped as much.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
people find out, oh, that's a real person, I'll just let him go.
Wow. What do they
kinda
think
part-
you're a robot?
Yeah, they do. They do.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of part of the reason why I actually kind of chickened out and didn't cosplay on Saturday, because I cosplayed on Thursday, Friday, so hardcore. I didn't even wear Wonder Woman on Saturday because I got stopped so much on Friday. It was like every 2 steps I couldn't move, and I really got overwhelmed.
It does. It does.
And it honestly takes a bodily toll on you.
Yeah, and I don't mind it, but what I don't
Yeah.
like is what happens at San Diego a lot is people would throw their kids at you, like,
Have you hold their baby?
and you know, it's happened so fast. Nobody says thank you or can I take a picture. It's just like, I'm like, whoa. And
It's like you're not real.
It's like, am I here just for this? Like, this isn't fun anymore. You know, I'm shaking hands and people are just ignoring me and taking pictures of me. I mean, or they're just rushing behind me and selfies are coming from every angle.
I feel like, and this is almost kind of sad to say, but I feel like it's true. I almost feel like the highlight of con was more like 2008 through like 2013, when likes in social media wasn't so paramount to your con presence, and it was more about just going to just party and have a good time and dress up like your favorite thing. And I feel like it was just so much more pure back then, whereas nowadays it's all like, oh, if I get that one picture, it'll turn into a meme and then I'll get all these likes,
know
or
what
I can show my
happened?
friends back home, and you know,
It's 'cause you
I don't
sold
care
out.
about this person. You know,
But you sold out, Rachel. That's the problem.
What do
all
you
right.
mean?
You sold out.
how did I sell out?
I don't know, but it happened.
Yeah, so it's kind of like good what you were saying, because I know it's like when I was doing this, no one called it cosplay.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
cosplay was a bunch of people putting on some freaky stuff and doing some freaky
You
stuff.
still got told that it was a
Right.
costume.
Yeah.
In that sense.
And now with Instagram and social media fame, everybody wants to be famous, which is fine. If that's what you want to do it. My life has been a complete accident. This was never a goal. There was never a plan of action to be, a famous stormtrooper, as you call it. But I saw the change since moving to LA 4 years ago. I used to hang with a lot of people, and they started drifting off into their own little social media fantasy famous worlds. And then you'd see them at conventions. Instead of hanging out, now they're doing photo shoots. Now they're under a tree for 4 hours. Or they're, standing against the wall with this whole crew of lighting and all kinds of stuff, which is cool. But to me, a con is a celebration of the art and the fandom. It's not a photo shoot. You
Yeah.
can do that anywhere.
That's why I actually
You know.
I do on the cosplay aspect of what I do, because I do a ton of stuff. When I do cosplay, I kind of notice that I don't like to shoot as much at cons. I get photographers hitting me up like crazy to shoot at con, and I'm just like, I would rather. This is a place that I actually have all of my favorite people concentrated in like a square mile area, and I'd rather track down my friends and hang out and have a good meal with them than spend 2 hours photo shooting, when at any other day I could get together, 1 or 2 photographers, say, hey,
So-
let's photo shoot this day outside of con, outside of everything.
So how do we fix this then? Like where because this issue can only continue to get worse.
It's only getting worse, I feel like.
So how do we like? Can we put like a sign on us that says I'm not?
Well, that's the thing, though, too, because sometimes photo shoots are super spontaneous. Sometimes it's like, you know, you see your friend who's a photographer, you guys are gelling, there's a really cool wall right there, and then you guys start taking pictures.
You do it.
Then you do it.
Know?
I just feel like you're right, there's so much emphasis to be cause famous, be somebody, and it's like, are we doing this because we're having fun? And that's the thing, on Friday, like, my Wonder Woman, I love being Wonder Woman so much, but I was just like, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I kind of want to just enjoy myself. And I ran around all day Saturday. And just, I took a bunch of pictures of the Weta workshop. I met friends. I ate food. I drank.
Got it.
I
got it. You know how, like, when you go to a park and it's like, do not feed the ducks? All right?
Don't feed the ducks.
Do not photo the cosplayers. Like, they can make cosplay no photo friendly areas where it's like, in this area, you're not allowed to take selfies. And then that way, if
maybe
you're walking,
selfies are okay, but like no like straight up photo shoots. Maybe it's like more like socialized.
Yeah.
You see, and that's why, like, to me, Dragon Con is my favorite con, hands down, because anyone that's been to Dragon Con,
it's a party con.
There's not, people are taking photos of people having a good time, but it's natural. Nothing's forced. And you look around, everyone's in a costume.
Yeah.
And everyone's having a good time. People do post up, of course, but they're posted up during a party. Like, everyone is throwing down. Like, it could be 4 a.m. and there'd be 600 costumes in one room just partying.
So I've never been to Dragon Con, and I probably won't make it this year, but next year I'm really hoping to make it out. But everything I've ever always heard about Dragon Con is that it's, you know, you sleep from, 7 in the morning till like 2 in the afternoon, and then you get up, and then everything happens at night.
You don't sleep.
You don't even sleep.
We actually have a comment from Sherry Anderson that says Justice getting a photo with you is the highlight of his Dragon Con last year. He did not get his selfie for the likes. He got a photo because he is such a fan.
Well, that's the thing too. I think photos.
He's the man. He's going to be with me in the parade this year too.
Oh, cool.
Sorry to interrupt. One quick.
Okay.
So,
we got to get to news.
Yeah,
soon,
going
by
back,
the way,
the Dragon Con parade is one of my highlights, because you've got maybe 3,000 or 2,000 cosplayers or costumers, whether it's Star Wars, whether it's Marvel, whether it's DC, whether it's whether it's G.I. Joe, everything, and we all meet under this bridge, and it's just a celebration of what we do.
You see, I
no
love that.
egos,
Yeah.
and then we
I
all
About the cosplay.
love that.
and then we walk a parade with 90,000 people. Like, it's insane. And then we all go back and pass out at the end of it. We pick up predators, because we always find 1 or 2 predators passed out on the side of the road, because they're wearing all that rubber and they're dying.
And then they just, Hot Lanta.
All right. Well,
Okay. Comments?
No, I thought you were going to mention something at the very end of that.
I was, and I forgot.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on to the news. But again,
There is one thing.
We have Hip Hop Trooper in studio again. Everybody.
Yes, and
Strider.
this is again your Monday night BotCast.
So if you are looking to ask him some questions, we're going to move on to the news now, because we got a lot of SDC stuff to cover.
Oh my god!
But we're still going to keep asking questions. So keep throwing out your questions for him.
And if you have an SDCC, make sure to see a doctor real quick.
Yeah.
That can
San
be cleared
Diego
up
Community
for you.
College.
And if you have San Diego Comic-Con post-con depression, you've come to the right place.
Or if you're broke, you've come to the wrong place.
And if you're just bored on a Monday night, you've come to the right place. Welcome.
Give him the news, Rachel.
Oh my god, you guys. So much has happened. I'm mainly all hype. I'm so hype about all the movies and television shows that are coming out right now. That was like,
God, wouldn't that be hilarious?
oh, it's so hilarious, Anthony. Okay,
All right,
so
drop it.
when I was kind of gathering about what I wanted to talk about tonight, just one thing that really stuck out to me is I found an article that was talking about the top 10 trailers that dropped at San Diego Comic-Con. And, and I had seen most of everything already, but I kind of watched them all again. And shows like Stranger Things and Westworld and The Walking Dead are all getting, their new seasons. There was a trailer that dropped that I wanted to talk about, which I didn't even hear about it until I got to San Diego Comic-Con, and it's called Bright. And it has Will Smith in it.
Oh.
Don't go anywhere. I know you want to drop because Will Smith has had a lot of flops. I hope that he carries
This
it.
is the remake of Aladdin that everyone's been talking about.
No, this isn't Aladdin. This isn't Aladdin. This isn't Aladdin. It's called Bright, and it caught my attention immediately because I had heard about it at Con, but I didn't actually get to see the trailer until today when I was recapping a lot of San Diego stuff. And if you haven't gotten a chance to go look this up, I want you to go look this up. If you are a fan of fantasy in modern day and age, oh my God. No.
He's your friend to the end.
He's my friend to the end. I don't like this.
Chucky goes. Chucky hangs with me because good guys stick together.
That's right.
So I saw this trailer regarding Bright, and it has Will Smith in it. And it's not even a movie; it's a Netflix movie. And I'm like, why is this a Netflix movie? This
that
looks
still counts as a movie.
It does.
Stop downgrading Netflix.
No, but it looks so high production quality. I'm like, why is this on Netflix? This should be in the theaters.
Okay, that's going to be a more common thing, by the way.
The best way I can, and I can see that Netflix is now going to be, because the movies are expensive nowadays. I mean, it's like $30 upwards to go see a flick, and it's.
Where the hell are you going?
No, it is.
It totally is. It's $30 just for tickets, and then gas money. That's just to get there.
Popcorn.
Then 90% of people aren't going to the ArcLight, though. I'm just saying.
You know what? I didn't choose where I live. Okay, Anthony. I fell into it. No, and so this trailer I saw, the best way I can describe it is Gangland, New York. Gangland meets Fairy World.
Like Gangs in New York?
Stay with me. It's literally, Sealy and unseelie fairy world stuff that has integrated itself into modern society.
Okay.
I know it's a common, and there's a lot of prejudice against the fairy types, because there's like these like orc-looking trolls, these like high elf fairy-looking things, the tiny little like fairies that like sprite around. There's just all kinds of different like mythological creatures, but like some of them are like cops. They're like in cop uniforms, but like they like have like full prosthetic makeup on, and it was amazing. But it was also a commentary on today's social prejudices and the Black Lives Matter movement, whereas I saw a lot of it was like, they're dirty, they're fairies, blah, blah, this, but they're trying to exist in modern world. And then part of the trailer was this one, like, I'm pretty sure she's like the chosen one. She's like all pale with like blonde hair in her face.
Chosen one, plug.
She finds like a fairy wand, and it's like literally like a nuclear bomb. And it was just so insane to see such a surreal, mythical world integrated with such, a hard-hitting New York atmosphere. I mean, like the entire soundtrack is all like just, rap music and stuff. And I think you would like this. I thought of you when I was watching the trailer.
I'm a fan of Will. I love his stuff. I'm a fan.
And it just blew my mind as I was watching this, and I'm like, this, and it felt so natural. When I was watching it.
You're saying comeback. We're seeing the comeback, right?
I hope this is a comeback for Will Smith. I really do. He's had some really questionable flops the last couple years. I'm excited for this. I'm so excited for this. So look up Bright. Just literally the name Bright, and it's going to have Will Smith, and it's coming out later this year on Netflix.
And if any of you have any comments or questions in regards to the stuff we're throwing out right now, or even if you have news that you think we missed, make sure you throw it out. So, that way you help out with the BotCast and you help out with Rachel here. That's it for them.
So some of the comments on that, Alberto Gonzalez goes, Tinkerbell is a thug. Hey, man, the thug life didn't choose Tinkerbell.
Times have changed.
I know, times have changed.
Hey guys, give her a chance.
Yeah, right? Yeah, no, Fairies of New York, Thug Life, Tinkerbell. Yeah,
nice.
But I'm serious, you guys. I saw the trailer. It was great. Go look it up. If you are a fan of either of those things, I think it's a beautiful marriage. And that's it. That's what
nice.
That's right. Also coming up, we've got, let me look at my notes one more time.
I got one that I'm pretty sure you didn't have, but it popped up on my newsfeed today that I wasn't aware of. So there's a Predator remake going on.
I didn't hear. Did they release that in San Diego?
I don't know if it was released at San Diego, but I saw Olivia Munn talking about it today. But Olivia Munn's in it.
Well, of course, Olivia Munn's talking about it. Then. Olivia Munn's in it.
No, but but I'm saying like there's they were talking about creating a new Predator, so they're doing the whole latex thing. I'm not sure if it's a reboot just yet, but it feels like it might be a reboot just because they were talking about the Arnold Predator film, which is the original film that came out. So there's a new Predator coming out. In case you didn't know, ta-da!
There it is.
Right,
Did you ever see the footage of the Predator, what it looked like before they went back and changed it?
No.
You should look it up. Everybody, go look it up. Go on YouTube. Look at before they changed it to the Predator we all know and love.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme was in the Predator suit.
Oh, really?
But it wasn't the Predator we know. I'm not going to tell you what it looked like. Just go look it up on YouTube. It's going to blow your mind.
All right, everybody.
It is like, it would have been if that movie would have been made and they wouldn't have went back and redid it, it would have been some Toxic Avenger type shit.
So
Okay,
I really
nice.
just
Cool.
want to give a shout out to Aaron Golden and Steve Copeland, who are just literally having a smackdown in the comments.
I guess so.
You guys are cracking me the hell up. Okay. And Aaron Golden goes, Latex Predator, the Steve Copeland story.
Oh my god.
He was wearing latex on Friday night in San Diego.
Oh, was he? That must have been really sticky.
He had on some like
and not the good kind. What?
He
Who
lubes
said
up
that?
before he gets in that. He knows what he's
Nah.
doing.
All that baby oil all over Steve's body.
Steve had on some like
The White Walker thing, the White Walker mask he did, right?
It wasn't a White Walker. He was like a different type of walker. It was like leather,
A
like
funky walker, dirty talker.
open chest. Like I think they had no butt. Like they had butt holes in it. Like the cheek holes. What's
Hopefully,
that called?
hopefully at least one butthole.
Chaps?
But
Is that
chaps,
chaps?
yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, he sat down and he sat up and he didn't sit down. And I was like, no, I can't sit there, mate. I might catch a SDCC
So there it is again.
at
plugging
San Diego
All right,
Comic Con.
So,
You lose!
good day, sir. Oh, you're
I don't
not
know.
going to
I'm
finish
not gonna
it?
always
You're not
give
gonna
you the good
finish
day,
it? Well, then
sir.
I'll finish it.
Wow.
All right. Steve Copeland, Sharkbait, Aaron Golden, the sequel.
All right,
And we're
what's
done.
next?
Okay, next on our nerd news, the Stranger Things 2 trailer
Oh,
dropped.
yeah.
What?
That was
Okay.
pretty creepy. I gotta admit.
Did you watch it?
I did watch it. You know, those guys know how to create freaking ambiance. You know what I
Like,
mean?
oh my god, I watched it and I had just like this so much dread and excitement. I think the best marketing ploy they have going for that right now is they're releasing it 3 days before Halloween. Like the whole
It's
season.
kind of a no-brainer.
But no, but I mean, like, it's
Right.
a total, it's such a creepy series. It has a total Halloween-y feel, like that, 80s Steven Spielberg thing
Yeah,
going on.
for
Like,
sure.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
Wholesome.
going to get together with my friends and some popcorn and some, like, candy corn and Halloween decorations and watch some Stranger Things.
So are you gonna binge and just watch all of it?
Heck yeah. I'm
Oh,
going to
wow.
start at, like, 3 in the afternoon and just kind of, like, go for it.
How about that Michael Jackson Thriller soundtrack though?
Oh
Right?
yeah, they brought it back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that
no.
too. I just love
And the Ghostbusters, the
Not-
whole Ghostbusters.
Yes, they're going to
Yeah.
be Ghostbusters.
And not
Yeah.
only that, but
And-
I was noticing just a trend of them using old school songs in
They,
these new trailers that are coming
I
out.
love it.
Yeah.
I love how so many old school trailers, even Thor Ragnarok.
That's what I was gonna
they're doing
say.
the Guardian. Thor Ragnarok is Guardians of the
Well, hold
Galaxy
on, hold-
2.5.
It's the same
It really
movie.
is.
It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
But I know why. It's because I guarantee you this isn't even a spoiler.
Do you want me
Because
to-
I'm psychic about
Well,
it.
do you want me to move on to Ragnarok? You want to move on to Ragnarok?
Okay, we're gonna move on to Ragnarok.
All right, go for it.
Thor Ragnarok. The next trailer dropped, which was amazing.
That was badass.
feel
I didn't see that.
It was
It
it
was
was so
pretty
good.
damn good.
And the soundtrack, it has such a Guardians of the Galaxy feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
I can almost guarantee you in like the last 20 minutes of that movie, it's so hush hush, but I guarantee you they're gonna run into Peter Quill and the Guardians.
Yeah.
Guarantee you. Like, it's
They have to.
I can't see it not happening.
well,
It has such a Guardians
Well,
feel.
they have to because of the other trailer
No,
that
because,
was released.
yes.
But going back to Ragnarok, there's a lot of notable things in the trailer, and also I'd like to get your opinions on it, everybody out there. So throw them out for Ragnarok because right now it's kind of like a movie that they're butting it up against another Marvel movie, right? Like there's another movie that Ragnarok's kind of coming out before, or is it going to
Wait,
be the
when's Black Panther
Infinity
coming
War?
out?
All I care about,
Black Panther.
Ragnarok, all the rest of them.
Yeah.
You can drop Guardians of the
Fraggle
Galaxy 19. I don't care. They're all appetizers. Just give me the main course and give me some Black Panther.
I knew you are.
That's all I want. Drop the Black Panther.
I'm ready for Infinity
I'll
War.
take those
I
other
know.
movies. I'll put
My
them in a
body's
to-go
so
box
ready.
and
All right,
give
well,
them to my dog.
Super quick on Ragnarok. I just want to say you get to see Hulk actually speaking as the Hulk. So you get to see him
Yeah,
talking
that's something
now.
we've never really
That's
seen in a movie
interesting.
before. In the trailer, Thor and Hulk are having a conversation.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
They're
Like,
having a bromance.
they are having a bromance.
They're having a
bromance,
bromance,
a
not a
bromance.
bromance. Come on. But they're
Rob Padres, thank you. He goes, Mother effing Thor, dopest god ever. He is actually my favorite Marvel hero. So yes, I agree.
I did like the way they end that trailer where they say, "What are you the god of?" And then he's kind of like, "Well, I got nothing to say here."
Chris Landon goes, for a minute I thought John Cena was sitting there. I'm assuming he's thinking about you, Strider.
I'm not wearing any wristbands.
There you go.
And what about that new Chucky movie coming out?
Oh, do you want to get to that? Do you have that?
Do you have? I didn't actually hear about that. I mean, I did hear
we'll
about that,
get
but I
to
didn't
that.
research it. But so
There's a new Chucky
creepy.
movie coming out,
So
too.
creepy.
Really? Did they announce that at SDCC?
No.
Okay.
They announced that before that.
Okay.
But he was with me though.
Marquise Green goes, am I the only one? Marquise Green goes, am I the only one thought the Hulk looked more green? I actually thought he looked more pallid.
Yeah, I thought he did look like a little bit more olive. Maybe olive color. Rachel's eyes.
Not like... My eyes change, okay? They're not olive.
Wow.
They're like...
They change with my feelings in
They're
the moon.
ocean eyes, is what my mommy tells me. Hi, Mama Finn. I know she's watching.
She's not proud of that.
Oh, my God.
I'm just kidding. Wow. What do you... Here we go.
Where is it?
What? No.
That was not worth it at all.
Yes,
all right,
it was.
continue with your news.
Okay, and so... Oh, God, what else?
Oh, Thor is raiding at the end of the trailer. Thanks, Cade. That was hilarious.
Thank you, Alberto Gonzalez. I had asked when Black Panther comes out. It comes out in 2018.
Oh, there you go.
Steve goes, damn it, Strider, put your doll away.
Hey,
They are ocean eyes.
can I say something as well?
Go for it, bud.
Yeah, go for it.
Shout out to Mega Mike, Michael Transformer,
Yeah.
killing the game. He was the MVP of San Diego Comic Con. He was featured everywhere. So he was a little upset that I brought Chucky with me.
Oh.
Well, Chucky travels with me because good guys stick together.
I like how he's in the corner of our screen.
I know, now it's
Yeah.
creepy. It's like-
So I have a confession to make. Due to the complications in the hotel room, Chucky had to sleep in my bed.
What? No.
But I will say one thing though. Very easy to spoon. It wasn't awkward at all.
Are you trying to start a war or something that we don't know about? Is this some kind of like read between the lines thing that we're...
I had a good night's sleep. Like a good night's sleep.
You watch your
Michael
back?
goes, that's how it was in our room.
That's how it was, And then they was freaked out. They don't like him.
Oh, we've got Dwayne Coldren in chat. He goes, Enton is pissed, Strider.
Jason Quigley is saying, do the bird dance.
Strider.
What is that?
Well, that Jason Quigley invented the bird dance.
Okay.
Yeah, he has this slightly awkward dance he does. That
Can you do it?
resembles. I can't do it.
Can you attempt it?
I don't have the shape for it.
All right.
I can't
We got
do
it. We have a lot more news to crank
I
through.
don't have feathers. I can't do the bird dance.
You're a featherless dinosaur.
No feathers here.
No feathers. All right, what else do we got? Here we
Kiss
go.
my ass,
I really want to talk about Game of Thrones, but I don't.
no.
I don't want to just
we
because.
we had a pre-talk and we said that Game of Thrones is like
Awful.
it's kind of up in Star Wars level in that it's too soon.
It's
and
off limits.
It's way spoilery. even
Yeah,
if you
and
just
that's the
talk
thing, and
about
I
it.
feel like people would just tune the heck out at that point if we do.
They
As
did
much
last
as I
time.
want to talk about it,
And we love you
we
guys.
won't,
That's what the applause.
and it
It's
makes
'cause
me so sad.
People
Yes.
don't have cable, so they
Or,
don't, they
and
don't
that's the
get
thing
to
too.
watch
People
it
are just
on the
now.
day.
Some people are still returning from con. They haven't even had a chance to tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
All right, so
but
let's get-
just so you know, Game of Thrones is awesome.
Yeah.
If you're not watching
Wow.
it, you're a square.
I got a bit, if just a little piece. to
Yeah,
throw
go
out.
for it, go for it.
Nickelodeon announced that they're going to release Hey Arnold. They're re-releasing essentially a Hey Arnold movie. So now you're going to get Hey Arnold.
And what's
a
it
new-
about then?
Just Arnold. It looks like they're reliving Arnold's life. Maybe they're honoring him. I don't know.
I got the impression they're going to recap what happened to his parents
I
and
feel
everything,
like
and
they're
they're going to explain exactly who Arnold
Yeah,
is.
they're going to
I'm
get
a little
into
disappointed
it.
though.
It's
I
a
wish,
fan service.
I'm a little disappointed though. I wish they had shown Hey Arnold as adults. I wish they had shown them as millennials.
Kind of like the way they did the Rugrats when they got older.
Well, that's the thing. They were like preteens and teenagers. I really wish they had shown
That was
Arnold,
weird.
Arnold and his friends, like in their like late 20s,
Yeah.
trying to navigate New York life.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been
Okay.
a way more interesting movie.
That's true. It's
Why
just
am I
like
not
him
working for
trying not to get
Nickelodeon?
robbed or stabbed.
No,
on a daily
him trying to
basis.
get out of his coffee shop job and wanting to like publish his freaking novel.
Yeah.
Am I talking about myself?
I don't know. Wow. You're like, am I projecting? Is that me?
Am I projecting right now?
That's not how it works.
And then they're also, I'm sure a lot of people already know this, but Rocko's Modern Life is now back on TV.
I heard
so there's
that.
new episodes of
Yes.
that. So you guys check that out. All right. So what do you got?
Kingsman: The Golden Circle, you guys. I'm pretty sure The Kingsman is actually in like one of my like top 10, if not top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
I could watch that movie to the end of
It's in my
days.
top 5 of video clips. I'll watch the entire way when they pop up on Facebook. Because every time that
It's so
scene,
good. It's
every
always
time
so good.
that last scene where he's fighting all like the entire church full of people, if that shows up on my feed on Facebook, I'll sit there and watch all 4 minutes.
I'm
of
really
it.
proud of you that you've actually seen Kingsman.
Hey.
I'm like really proud of you.
Sometimes I like to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
But isn't
Okay.
it cool that? Well, I'm a proud British man, and I love the fact that we used to be bad guys. We had one good guy, and that was 007.
All right.
And
But
he
in
was-
like every movie, you guys were
yeah,
always,
but we were all bad guys, and we still are. But now
Yeah.
we're the good guys and the bad guys. We are Hollywood.
Yeah, it is.
We are Hollywood.
Yeah,
Think
you.
about
Yeah.
it. Think about it. You know, we're Hollywood now.
You guys were the go-to when we didn't know what Romans were. We're like, let's just make them sound
Yeah.
British.
They all
Who
sound
cares?
British, right?
Yeah, it's Rome, but who cares?
So Kingsman, they're continuing the series. I really hope we get
Wow, a
ton
lot of love for Kingsman from the comics.
Oh
by the
yeah,
way.
no, Kingsman. God damn it, Steve.
What is he? What is he?
He
say?
goes Aaron Golden, Kingsman, the Golden Shower. Wow.
Really?
Thanks.
Save it for the Shark.
Okay,
Tank
yeah, no, we
people.
have everybody going Kingsman is amazing.
Wow,
yes,
people
yes
freaking
it
love him.
is.
Yeah.
But no, I'm so excited. I
Yeah.
think it is just such an amazing concept. Well, you know, the first one starts with you know, Eggsy, he's a rags to riches tale, and it
Mm-hmm.
shows that no matter where anybody is in their station of life, they can always rise above. And now we're gonna get to see just all kinds of, it's like new Bond, but with just such a much younger
Yeah.
crowd.
When I first
And
read
it's-
the original Kingsman, when I first saw the poster, I thought it read Coxman, which is a completely different term in England.
Yeah.
what does it
I'm
mean?
pretty sure it's the same term
It
here.
means you're a gallus.
What's a gallus?
Wow.
A gallus is a man who is surrounded by women
Ah.
because he's a gallus. Gal, many girls, gallus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Then he whips out his
Yeah.
and becomes a coxman.
Okay, got it. Wow.
And all the gal go crazy
Well, I'm pretty sure.
for the coxman.
I'm pretty sure.
We trash.
Sorry.
Yes. Wow, Kingsman. There we go. I'm just really excited for the. I'm really excited.
Hashtag coxman.
Do not start this.
Oh no! Oh no! Rule 34 is well alive. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we're gonna see that pop up on Pornhub in a couple months. So.
Hi, Big Finn.
You got-
Hi, family. Hi, Finn family.
Yeah.
Finn family. Okay, moving on. Kingsman. Go watch it. I really hope that they just put a billion movies out in that franchise. I will forever just that meme with Fry going, "Shut up and take my money."
yeah.
Always.
All right.
And there it is.
next?
What else?
We got a couple more. I got one. I got one. If you don't-
The Marvel booth was lit AF this year at Comic-Con. Holy crap.
Everybody was there.
My group of friends, Amber Sky's Cosplay, Ivy Doom Kitty, Utame Cosplay, I'm name dropping a bunch of people. I'm blanking. Oh God, please don't hate me. My friend, Jack Pacage, our very own Jack Pacage.
Ah.
Rob was the Groot in that group. So Ivy Doom Kitty was Mantis. My friend Utame was Gamora. They did Amber Sky's Cosplay, did her Nebula. They all did the makeup. My friend Fanboy Brandon Hillock was Star-Lord. I don't think they had a Drax, but they had a giant group get up together on Saturday morning
Rob
at the Marvel
Paredes.
booth.
Rob Paredes says he was there.
Stanley.
Rob.
No, Rob. That's now Jack Pacage.
Oh,
he changed his name.
Oh, okay.
So Jack
Hey,
Pacage is
but does
now
everybody-
Rob Paredes.
Does everybody else call him Jack Pacage now?
I sometimes do.
Okay. Thank you. I feel like that.
But
We
yeah,
gotta-
no, Rob's here. Oh, I'm so happy you're in the comments.
We got to keep going through the news because there's still a couple that we want
Well,
to
this
get
is
to.
part of the news
Oh,
because
okay.
Stan Lee came out on stage.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
And it was like a huge Marvel press thing, and it was just an amazing presence, and
Okay.
it's like all over the internet right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
because they squatted it up, and it was very cool.
Very nice.
Also, too, what happened at the con. Well, we'll move on. What was your new segment? What was your new segment?
No, well, I don't got a new segment, but Ready Player One. The
Yes,
trailer
that was the other-
revealed
that was
for
the other
that,
thing I wanted to talk
and
about.
That was a really interesting concept that I had already seen before, but I want your take on that
So
first.
I've had so many friends read that book, and it's been on my list for forever, and I've just been a lazy person and not read it, but I'm actually going to go pick this book up this week. I'm going to order it from Amazon because I fear going outside. And it's just easier to order things offline. I'm going to tear through Ready Player One because I want to be ready for Ready Player One when it hits theaters
Yeah.
in early 2018. That trailer dropped, you guys, and if you want to be mind blown, go look it up. Essentially, the premise is in the year 2049, everything is so overpopulated and everyone is so freaking poor that nobody can really do much of anything
That's
except
2049 or 2017?
commentary, social commentary. Nobody really can do much of anything except for go into virtual reality where you can be somebody.
Yeah.
And it is, and in the virtual reality, just watching the trailer, there is so much of pop culture that is just all this epic battle and war. And I'm like looking at this, like, it's stunning,
All
and
right.
I got goosebumps. And that trailer dropped at Comic-Con. It was huge. It's like 2.5 minutes. It is well worth taking the time to sit down and watch it. I'm gonna read the book.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna
excited
get.
for it.
see it.
We'll
I
get
need
to
to see
Pokemon Go in a second. What were you, did you see the trailer?
No,
though?
no.
You didn't see it.
I went on YouTube because I
Typically
don't
going
like
into-
I don't do lines
Yeah.
to watch trailers. I'm having so much fun at conventions with my
I'm not
friends.
gonna stand in line
I
because I'm gonna see it
I
in a
just
few
go
days.
home and then I'll pull up my phone and I'll go
Yeah.
instantly. I'll watch
It'll be
it.
there
I'm literally
instantly,
gonna
yeah.
watch it within a
I
few
mean,
days.
I did that at Star Wars Celebration when the Last Jedi trailer came out.
Mm-hmm.
And it was beautiful because I was so tired that it was the best sleeping pill I ever took.
Yeah.
I just went, oh, Last Jedi.
So
Let the hate, bring the hate.
you
bring the hate.
really don't like the new Star Wars franchise.
I don't like the people in it.
You don't like, but John Boyega is so adorable.
Listen,
do
I
you have,
got-
do you have
listen.
the time?
Do you know him?
All right, let's
No.
look. We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back to that when
Let's
we're done
finish
with
up
the
news.
news.
everybody
clock.
sharpen your blades. All right,
Yeah.
get ready to
Red-
stab me.
Grab
You're
your
gonna
torch
hate
and
me.
pitchfork.
all I
We're
want-
over
yeah,
here in
and-
Nerdbot Studios.
Aaron said Iron Giant out of nowhere. One thing I do want to say about Ready Player
The
One.
Iron Giant was in there.
Yeah, has anybody ever seen Imaginationland by South Park, which I think did a better job of portraying this
I love
idea?
South Park. I've not seen that episode.
So Imaginationland is
What
essentially.
season was this?
This is season. I own it. I can't believe I don't remember. It has to be like 15. Season 15. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys.
I really love South Park. I'll have to
So
look this up.
essentially, what happens is terrorists take over our imaginations, our collective imagination,
Yeah.
and all the happy imagination and ideas and things like that live in one part of our imagination land, and then there's a wall that separates all the evil, bad, Freddy Kruegers and all this stuff.
Okay.
And the terrorists come in and blow down the wall, and essentially Imagination Land falls apart, and then the evil starts attacking the good, and they
You feel
destroy
like Ready
everything.
Player One is going to kind of go along that premise?
I feel so. There's going to be a chosen
Well,
one.
it's based off of a book. So
Yeah,
how
so I'm
about I
thinking-
read the book this week and we talk about it next week?
No, how about you watch South Park and educate yourself?
I will read the book and
'Cause-
watch South Park this
because,
week, and we will discuss it next week.
Imaginationland is a 3-part episode, and it's super freaking epic. In fact, I have the DVD. I'll have to lend
Okay,
it to you.
Kate Harris is I Love Imaginationland.
Yeah, I want to get your
Imagine
opinions
Santa.
on that.
Oh my
by the
God,
way.
I can't believe I haven't. I really do love South Park. Like I've watched a ton
Yeah,
of
and
South Park. I'm
what's
surprised
cool
I
about
haven't
it.
seen this.
You're gonna love it because it ends up becoming Lord of the Rings. Like you're gonna
No,
love it. Yes,
that's
you're
my
gonna, You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. So that's
Okay.
but either way, it doesn't stop Ready Player One from looking amazing, from having like that Spielberg feel again, like we were talking about a little bit earlier with
I
Stranger
love how
Things.
so many movies are doing like the feel good Spielberg throwback. One of the movies that started, I think, was Super 8 when Super
Yeah.
8 came out years ago.
That was great.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
yeah, Super 8, yeah.
There, and I
But it
think
didn't get a
so
lot
many-
of love.
It didn't, and it should. That movie is that same,
Yeah.
E.T. feeling. Steven Spielberg, just grab some popcorn and your friends, and have a good movie night.
Season 11 is where you find Imaginationland. So it's
Anyways,
when they were
let's move
starting to
on.
get good.
So, Ready
is
Player
that-
One.
Is that it for?
Yep,
'cause
that's ready. I'm done.
Okay, so was there a Justice League announcement?
Oh,
That was
God.
the one last thing that I thought there was.
Okay, so I have a Justice. Okay,
Oh no,
so
Justice League is
Justice
okay.
League.
Sorry. I was thinking of that other terrible movie.
No.
What was that? What was that called? The Last Jedi?
No, the other one. That's not out yet. Get back in my time machine.
No. Okay, Justice League. Justice
all
League.
right.
No,
Well,
I
I
was talking
got-
about the other one. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no. Well,
I
I'm
have
gonna.
a Justice League story.
Well, hold on. Let's save it because I got to get to the Nerdbot announcements that
no.
we do.
After I want to tell my Justice League story.
You're now listening to Nerdbot.
sure?
By the way.
Yes,
Okay.
We're on
All right, go
Nerdbot.
for it then.
because that has to do with the Justice League
Go
trailer
for
and
it.
everything.
I know, but we didn't even get into it, so okay.
San Diego Comic-Con, Justice League, right? Saturday. It was Saturday at like 1:00,
Yeah.
and I hear rumblings.
Oh my God.
My friend Michael says, "You want to know?" It was like 12:30. He goes, "You're gonna want to go to the DC booth soon. Just be there at 1:00." That's my cosplayer friend Michael Huffman, and I'm just like,
Shout out.
shout out Michael if you're watching. You might not be. And so I make my way over to the DC booth, and sure enough, there is a crowd of people swarming around, and I'm just like, they're here. I knew it, right? So we were over at the Sideshow booth, which overlooks the DC booth, and we're just chilling with our friend Chrissy, who cosplayed for Sideshow, and I knew it. I was not about to go into that cluster F of people yards away, because they kept telling people, who were like in the traffic, keep moving, but I knew it, right? And I could see the steps from the high platform where they
Like
keep
a-
them and then going down, right? And sure enough, around 1:00 rolls down, and they walk down the steps, and everybody starts cheering. And
Who?
The Justice League.
There you
Gal
go.
Gadot was there. Jason Momoa was
Yep.
there. Ezra Miller.
There it is.
And I'm blanking on Cyborg. Ben Affleck was there too. Like all 5 of them, except for Henry Cavill, because we all know Superman's dead. He's
Is he?
Good.
That bastard ain't coming back.
He's the
totally
worst
What is your-
Superman
He's
there
the
is.
What does your
worst.
shirt say? It's like in Superman print.
But they all came down. I was maybe like 30 feet away from them, walking down the steps. And surprisingly, the sideshow booth was kind of empty because everyone was crowding around DC. And when they looked out, I literally was like screaming and like waving, and Gal Gadot looked right at me and smiled, and I pointed, and we had a moment.
Were you in Wonder Woman?
No, I didn't cosplay that day because I was tired. But
Well, I
we
hope
had a
you're
moment.
Hey, are you still tired? Tired of
Yes.
missing out that moment?
What time
with
is it?
Gal Gadot?
It's past my bedtime,
Okay,
Anthony.
wow.
You know I'm a grandma. But no, they all walked down and they like looked
cool.
out and like I met eyes, and it was like that's all I needed. That's all
right.
I wanted. It was amazing.
What
so anyways,
else?
the Justice
Just-
League trailer dropped.
There we go.
And it's not much more of what we've already seen. We already know what's going on. We already
Yeah.
know it's going to be the battle with Darkseid, which that's probably one of my favorite DC storylines of all time. That was that was actually my main DC introduction when I was a kid. Is when the cartoons covered the Darkseid storyline.
Reign of the Superman.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
so
No, I'm saying I'm Reign of the Superman.
what?
Best DC storyline. Reign of the Superman.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one too. But yeah, they're going to cover the Darkseid storyline. It just showed more clips of the movie, and not much new, but I have hope for where they're going to go with the DC universe. I have so much hope. But yeah, that's
All right, Strider.
No, I was going to say,
unleash.
because you was talking
Unleash.
trash about my shirt.
I
Right.
love saying you.
So, first of all,
Hyperbole.
that Henry Superman is trash.
Yeah.
I think he's trash.
You don't like Cavill Superman?
I think he's trash. I think he's a fantastic actor, and he reps my country to the fullest, but he's trash.
As Superman.
As Superman,
Who
he's
is-
trash.
who would you want as Superman?
Well, Christopher Reeves is dead, so we can't bring
I know.
him back. But I'd rather have a CGI Christopher Reeves
Mm-hmm.
throughout the whole movie than Henry.
Oh,
Wow.
I grew up.
Shade.
I grew up on the OG Superman. I can show you a picture of my original bedroom: Superman curtains, Superman bedspread,
Aye.
Superman pillowcase, Superman cartoon
Obsessed much?
carpet. Hey, I love Superman, bro. I'm obsessed.
Nice.
So when I saw Henry, trash, right? Henry as Superman is like that one guy working in the drive-through, where you pull up and he's like, "Welcome to Burger King.
I know
Pick
that guy.
one."
I got one. I got a
That's
guy.
Henry.
I got a guy
Superman.
at Taco Bell, and every time I order something, he goes, "Okay." So I'll be like, "Can I get a taco?" "Okay." And a burrito, okay, and a drink, okay, and just the same exact thing.
That's
every time.
Henry.
Wow, that's Henry
Christopher
Cavill.
Reeves was like, Christopher Reeves, right? You pull up the drive-thru, he's like, "Hey, how are you today? It's 72 degrees outside. It's a
Alright.
wonderful day.
Yeah.
Would you like to try our new triple cheese
Henry
Whopper Slammer number 5?" Like Henry's just like,
Henry Cavill is drive-through guy. All right.
that guy is so dry. I call him Autumn because he's just dry.
I've got a story about it. I've tried to watch Superman versus Batman twice now.
All right. We gotta
I
get
fell
to the,
asleep.
we gotta
I
get
fell
to-
asleep both times.
Trash.
But Gal Gadot was literally the best reason for that movie.
There you
Hands
go.
down. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
Thank
Wonder
you very
Woman.
much.
Okay, there we go.
Nice wrap up. Nice. All right. Well, I got to get to some of the events that are coming up beyond the sunset of Nerdbot. And tonight, one of them, of course, our biggest one, because it's coming out relatively soon, is NerdbotCon, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
NerdbotCon 2017, September 30th. We're expecting all of you to be there because we'll be there. Over 100 vendors, cosplay contests, nerd karaoke, live music, photo meetups. We're going to have cosplay panels. There's going to be giveaways, and there's a lot more. We're having everything, anime, Marvel, OC. We have photographers there that'll take your pictures there, so you'll want to check it out. I'll be there with my Lego stuff. You can check that out at Another Brick Studio, CA. The Litfin's going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun going on.
Wait,
Again,
I'm going to be there?
You
Am
should
I?
be there. You should be there.
Is Chucky going to be there?
But it's going to be at the Pasadena Convention Center, so you can check that out. It's going to be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it's a one-day con only, but make sure you come check it out.
But there will be an after party.
There is an after party, as there was last year. We're going to be at the Dave & Buster's of Arcadia. Now, normally we do our nerd nights. Normally we do our nerd nights at Dave & Buster's of Arcadia. So that's pretty much where we're going to be having the after party. So you go to NerdbotCon, right? And more than likely you're going to get a deal. If you get your ticket, you're going to be welcome to come to the after party. So be on the lookout for that deal when we get that coming out. After that, we have Nerd Nights, and Nerd Nights is pretty awesome. Normally I have this badass piece of paper that tells me all the cool things about it, but I'm going to remiss it and tell you
all the cool things about Nerd Nights.
No, I can tell you too. We can work together. All right, we'll take turns. You go first.
It's DC, but it's DC themed, right? Or
no, well, the next one's Hero versus Villains.
Heroes versus Villains. It's Heroes versus Villains themed, and we are going to drop the Reverse Flash first episode that Nerdbot Studios has been working on.
That is something.
Shameless plug. I'm in it.
We're talking 70,000 views on the trailer alone for that.
I thought it was 100K.
Oh, it probably went up by now.
I thought it jumped up.
I didn't know you were paying for likes, but okay, go for it.
We're not paying for likes.
I know somebody who paid for likes. Steve
Copeland. Oh, wait, did I not? He's the only Steve I know, to be fair. Sorry. But yeah, make sure you check out Nerd Nights. If you have any questions about Nerd Nights or anything like that, just look up Nerd Nights on Facebook and you're going to find it there. And then you can find all this information on nerdbot.com. So if you want to find out about NerdbotCon, you want to find out about Nerd Nights, you can find out there.
Nerd Nights. I will tell you the night of the week.
Get me the date on that one. But
I remember it because I put it on my calendar.
We have a live band there, the Expansion Pack.
August 10th.
I sing on that. August 10th.
It's August 10th.
So August 10th at the
Dave & Buster's in beautiful downtown Arcadia.
Dave & Buster's. Yeah, it's actually really nice. We have the VIP lounge. And, of course, if you buy a ticket for $10, you get an unlimited gaming card for the night.
The entire night is just like karaoke with your friends.
Karaoke,
and we're
live
singing
music.
Our hearts out.
That's right.
Video games. I mean, it's all of it. It is a great time.
So karaoke, live music, and more. August 10th.
Heroes versus Villains.
That's right.
Nights.
Again, if you guys want to find out more information about it, nerdbot.com is always your best way to go. Okay, so just so you know, everybody, we have Strider in the house.
We got Strider in the house.
Trooper.
Hip Hop Trooper.
That's right.
Here to remedy your post-con depression.
But not for long. But not for long.
But not for long.
But just for now.
Why not for long?
This time next week, I will be probably out of the state of California.
What? Why?
I am headed 2,000 miles away east. Ooh. I will no longer be living in California.
Atlanta.
This is the most expensive. It's the most expensive Lego buy I'm doing right now, which is I have to pay for Strider to go to Europe and buy Lego from the source.
There we go. But one thing I do want to say, this is very important. I see a lot of friends on here. I can't keep up with the messages, but I've been extremely grateful. My journey the past 4 years in Los Angeles have been amazing. I've achieved so many dreams. I've met so many amazing people. Nice. And the world is so small, though.
Yeah.
Because we now live on the internet most of the time. So really, I'm not really going anywhere. Look in the mirror 3 times, say Strider, Strider, Strider. And I might just pop up.
Oh, my God.
You know, what I want to say is, you know, shout out to everybody that took care of me. You know, the B-Boy crew, the Bump Box crew, all the Boombox crew, David, everybody out there, you know, Michael, Mega Mike, Steve. I mean, there's so many names. I mean, it would be a whole completely new show if I was saying thank you to everybody. But you know who you are. We spoke this weekend. I'm going to miss everybody terribly. But the world is a small place, you know. I'm working on I'll be back. I'll be back.
It absolutely is. No, with the connection with the world is so huge, but because of social media, and especially in the last, 15, 10, 5 years, first we had email and IM, and now, then MySpace, and now Facebook and Instagram, and just everything under the sun, cell phones and texting in a second. You can stay in contact. You can stay in the loop.
I'll be pen paling everybody.
Yeah, you'll still be hitting cons over there, right?
I'll be licking stamps and pen paling everybody.
You're still going to be hitting cons over there.
Oh, of course. Everybody thinks it's so funny because everybody thinks because I'm leaving Los Angeles that the Hip Hop Trooper's going to retire.
Yeah.
That's nonsense.
You're going to Blue Man Group that shit where you just get somebody to go around.
It's like, when LeBron, went back home to Cleveland, he didn't retire. He went to win a championship. I'm going to win a championship.
That's right. You do. You do you.
I'm going to get another title.
Yeah, bring it out.
I need more titles.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
All right.
Yes.
Cool. Well, I mean, what's I mean, some of your favorite experiences. I mean, did you grow your con experiences here in California, or have you always kind of just been hip hop trooper? Like, has that been something that followed you from where you've kind of been the last few years?
Well, Hip Hop Trooper he lived on the internet.
Okay.
I only did Dragon Con. I did a couple of Atlanta Hawks games.
That's in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I got to California, most people within the cosplay Star Wars community knew who I was. So I got a chance to meet so many people, hang out with so many people, create this really cool society of friends. LA really was great for me. Mm-hmm. And you know, there's a con every week, so there was always
I know it's so much now.
always a time to exercise, you know, what I do and have fun with it.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to be moving back east. There are cons out there that miss me that I can't get to. I was in Chicago a couple weeks ago, and that was awesome. Why you keep looking at my belt? You want my belt?
I'm wondering why.
You want to be the champ?
Well, I'm wondering who the
it's
champ is
cold.
at the moment because there's two holes where it
totally
appears.
cold.
Yeah.
There's two holes where there appears to be a nameplate missing.
Yeah, I took it out.
All right.
Well, see,
Stay humble.
Well, no, I'm very as you know, with all my costumes, I'm a perfectionist. One of the diamonds popped out of the H,
okay.
and I didn't like the way it looked, so I sent it back to the jeweler.
So they're fixing it now.
It doesn't
So
say that.
we've got
okay,
someone
cool.
who go Shant Melkonian goes. Don't forget, Strider is also a basketball legend.
Oh, so
we want
heard.
to talk about that.
I had a little career a long time ago. Let me
Little
see.
bit,
Two-time
little bit.
slam dunk champion, Adidas slam dunk champion, Battersea Park, London,
Wow.
Thames Valley Tigers.
That's
You know,
freaking
I had a
awesome.
chance to play for England.
So you did the trampoline thing where it's like you hit the thing and you jump?
No,
this is
real jumping, mate.
Oh,
real
shit.
jumping.
No,
Yeah.
look, I put like that's like you have the trampoline, then you have regular slam dunk, and then you have slam dunking inside of a mascot suit. That's a top for me.
No mascot.
You
here,
got
mate.
okay.
But see, look,
Next
one of my
time.
first tattoos. You probably can't see it, but it's the basketball. On
Ooh,
fire.
nice.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
From NBA Jam.
Yeah, and that's my spirit on fire
Nice.
around the basketball. That was one of
Right
my first
on.
tattoos because I was playing basketball then.
Cool.
You've got such a pure soul vibe coming off of you. Every time I've ever had interaction with you, Strider, like, I know people would want to say that you're like stuck up. Oh, look at that guy showboating, but it's like, and I'm going to tell
Who said
everybody.
that,
I'm
Rachel?
going to. No, I've just people and jealousy exists and stuff.
Yeah, of course.
And if you're watching this right now, I want to tell you, like, this is one of the most kindest, purest guys, for sure. You have such a great spirit about you. You created Hip Hop Trooper out of a love for just wanting to be closer to people and hang out and dance and just have a good time at con. And, you know, you love Star Wars, you love hip hop and basketball, you made an amazing marriage of the two, and it's you. It totally is you.
It's all me, and like I said, I am forever humble. Like I said, my ego is. I wear my ego on the inside. That gives me the ability to have the charisma.
Oh yeah,
And
I
the
mean,
charm.
To
we've
want
all
that.
got a little bit of
Yeah,
ego,
but
but
when
it's how you treat others.
Yeah, when it comes
And-
down to it, like
Yeah.
I'm always talking to people, and some people don't expect me to be so. You know, I'm excited when people are excited to meet me.
Every time I've ever run into you towards the beginning, like, I was always surprised you remembered me.
Yeah.
And that actually really surprised me. And I don't know if you exactly remembered my name right off the bat, but like, you remembered my face and you were like nice. And then we had like more interaction. We knew more people,
Yeah.
and we really got to hang out more.
Sadly, I've only got to meet you the last few times.
Yeah. Wasn't our first photo with you and your brother?
Yes.
And he was Luke, and you was
Well,
Leia?
so my first photo of you was when I was doing Black Canary cosplay back in early 2015. But I think the time when we really, really had like that meaningful connection was when my brother and I were Luke and Leia, and you were Hip Hop Trooper, and we just like that. I love that picture.
I should have just been Darth Vader and said, "Go to bed."
It was funny too. Our dad came to that con with us. That was Kamikaze 2015. He wore Darth Vader shirts the whole time. As we ran around as Luke and Leia.
That's
It was
great.
You're
amazing.
getting a lot of love on the comments, man. They're saying,
Yeah.
we will miss. Rami is saying we will miss you. Be safe and have fun.
Yeah.
Jamie Solano says, I see a lot of friends on here. Strider showing you love. Tyler
Harris.
Cola says, Strider, we miss you, bro. Love you. Go for it.
Kate Harris goes, he hopes for the day that he actually gets to dance with Strider. Make it to Dragon Con, dude. That's going to be, I'm going to say that's the best bet
Dragon
right
Con.
now.
Yeah.
And I'll be back. Don't worry.
Oh,
like,
of
I'll be back in
course.
LA.
Yeah.
When do you
Back
think,
in LA.
I mean, con, I'm assuming, is the best place in a just a huge public environment to catch you. What next California con do you think you will be
Returning to.
out here for?
I don't know. There's a little rumor going around on the interwebs that
Adult con. That's good.
Nerdbot con, shameless plug.
So stay tuned.
Yeah.
Come to if you want to catch Strider back in California, come to Nerdbot Con September 30th.
Nice.
Yeah, and even shout out to my man Daniel Logan. We had a moment on the phone.
Yeah.
No, in person actually, on the pirate ship. And
I was on this ship.
Yeah, and he was like, he wants his booth to be next to mine,
I want my booth to be next year.
so we can just throw a party the whole time.
Nice.
Because
Yeah.
Nerdbot Con is a one-day con.
Yeah.
It's make or break. Go
Yeah,
for it.
it is make or
Wear
break,
your
but
best
everybody, you better
costume, have a good time.
So there's never
Yeah.
a better endorsement than that. If you want to see Hip Hop Trooper, one of the last few times that you can see him in 2017 here, before he's back in Atlanta, Hotlanta, as he says, you can check him out at NerdbotCon. So make sure you can check it out at NerdbotCon.
Yeah, so just cash your paycheck, go to GoFundMe, Nerdbot Con, bring Strider back.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
yeah.
If I can't,
He needs your vote, everybody.
I'm joking.
I got some. We usually have like a survey, Nerdvay questions that we ask our nerdy guests every time they come on here for the first time. So I want to run a couple past you, and of course, if everybody you want to throw out your answers to these questions, it'll be fun. But of course, this is just a quick little thing we do here to have fun with our guests.
And while you're getting that together, I'm going to go. Wendy Lou says Nerdbot Con is going to be lit. I'm like really serious. Yes, Wendy, it is going to be lit.
It will be
lit.
All right.
It's weird. I'm much more excited for Nerdbot Con than I am for Long Beach Comic Con. I'm so excited for Nerdbot Con.
That's because you don't have to drive forever.
I
to
know,
get
but
there,
I
too.
feel like Nerdbot Con is gonna really capture that flavor of going to con to have fun with your friends.
I noticed that with the first Nerdbot Con.
And it was definitely go if you want to have fun.
Yeah.
Don't
if
care
you
about
wanna have a
attention. Don't care
con,
about
but
the-
you want to have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It had that 2009, 2010 flavor to it.
No,
It
I
totally
noticed that
did.
when I was there. It was just everybody. It was just a good time.
It was a party.
Everybody was
It was just a big
smiling.
party.
And there wasn't. It wasn't. There was no pressure. Like even like the security, the venue the parking was so easy.
Yeah, that's the best part, by the way. Is
it was
the parking.
so
That's my
easy.
main plug. Is like if you want to have a con experience, you want to have a good cosplay con experience, whatever. The parking is easy, and there's places to eat like within walking distance of all that. Like, it doesn't get easier than that. And it's cheap. It's not like downtown LA where you have to resort to the cart dogs. All right, so on to our little questionnaire that we have here. All right, Mr. Strider.
Yes, sir.
What obscure cartoon reference do you most identify with?
This music's really distracting.
I know. I saw.
Dial it back.
An obscure cartoon reference.
I just keep thinking of Pepe Le Pew for some reason.
That's obscure as hell enough for me. I like that.
Very obscure.
So you identify with Pepe Le Pew?
No, not really, but it's just popping into my head for some reason.
All right, I'm gonna put a pin in that. And
What?
Rob says this.
Oh, what's up, Rob? That's my man.
He's in the chat right now.
Yeah, that's my man, Rob. We met.
the
when we
Groot-
met
There's
Rob
a Groot.
just
Can you show
texted me. So my friend Groot, again,
It's a
this used to
picture
be
of
Jack
Strider with
Bacage,
Groot.
and he's now Rob, back to being Rob, which is his name in the comments. That was at Stanley's birthday party.
Cool.
I don't know if you all can see that, but he just texted me.
Totally
He's like,
worth.
show Strider this.
Let me tell you something. I didn't do any push-ups. There was no baby oil.
Right,
included.
yeah,
You look
right,
like
yeah,
The Rock
right.
here.
He is the Rock right
Yeah,
there.
that's
yeah.
some serious like that. As soon as I felt the power of Groot,
For sure.
I'm gonna
and
post this on your page.
his roots just went through my body, man, and I just
yeah, right.
pumped up so
I'm
quick.
pretty sure The Rock is missing a bottle of cocoa butter somewhere in his house right now. I'm going to continue
All right,
with
next
these
question, next
questions,
question,
all
next
right?
question.
Stifle yourself from showing pictures off if you can.
I'm
for
sorry, I
just
got a
little
text
bit, please.
message in the middle. Like, I wanted to give this.
Strider, your favorite coloring book as a kid?
Wait, I know this one.
Nice.
As a kid, it was Dandy. Dandy is an English comic, and it was Dennis the Menace.
Oh, nice. All right.
Had Banana Man on the back too.
Does it was it drawn like our Dennis, like the comic book strip version of Dennis?
Nah, the English one is way
different?
way more menacing.
Okay. Oh.
He's actually a menace.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! All right.
They censor
He's
everything
got like
in America.
spiky hair. Like he looks rough. Like he's rough.
All right.
All right, next one.
Pick your favorite Rick Moranis role. We got a Shop of Horrors, Spaceballs,
Yeah. I know.
I'm saying it for our audience who doesn't know. Come on, give them a break.
I'm gonna say The Force Awakens.
So I've got Big Fin in the comments going. Big Fin goes. He wants to see a Strider and Rock buddy movie coming up. Buddy cop movie.
That'd be fun.
All right.
I love it.
Continuing the question. Continue my question.
Yeah.
I got like 3 more questions.
All right, bring them.
Shout out to a store or restaurant that is no longer in business.
Justin's ATL. I used to work there.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Space Jam or Space Balls?
Space Jam all day, bro.
That's all right.
Basketball star.
But he's one of the first ones to answer Space Jam.
I would say, yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. Chicken nugget or cheeseburger Happy Meal?
Chicken nugget.
Yes.
All right.
I like that sweet and sour sauce though.
All right.
On the side.
All right. And since you're a con goer, I have this one. This is specifically for people who go to cons continually. It's called Save or Sin. All right.
Okay.
And it's whether or not you save on this or you'll sin and spend on it when you go to a con.
All right.
All right. Here we go. Bottled water at a concession stand. Save or sin?
Save.
Oh, you bring your own water.
No, I just go to the tap.
just
all right. Make it, oh, wow.
I go to the bar and just say, give me a glass of water.
All right, food truck pizza, sin or save?
Depends how desperate.
I mean, it's all about experience.
Save that. I don't like food trucks.
because you eat afterwards with your friends.
And you stand in a food truck like 2 hours.
That's the point, though. The
And
point
every friend goes to a different food truck, and there's that one friend whose food ain't ready for like an hour.
Save.
And I'm like, see you later, man.
I want to play this too. Keep going.
All right. All right. Save or sin, Funko Pops?
Save. I'm not
Hey,
fun.
Chucky got a Hip Hop Trooper Funko Pop pin. Look.
That's right. You're a
Oh, there
Funko
you
Pop
go.
too
Yeah,
now.
He's got a Funko
So-
Pop
You
now.
know you've made
That
it
is
when
amazing.
you're
Can we
a
see it? Can we see
Funko
it?
Pop.
Yes, no, it's all on there.
Yeah.
You're going to get it on there.
Yeah,
That's pretty awesome.
So I'm gonna go with Sin on that one. They're cool.
All right, and then the last save or sin, expensive con adjacent parking.
Oh, sin for sure. Close parking. Oh yeah.
Sin or save?
Oh, close parking?
Yeah.
Sin all day.
All
Sin
right,
all day.
nice.
In
All
San
right.
Diego, I parked in another state.
All right. All right, cool. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for our nerd day. We only ever get to ask everybody once that, so I was like, I always try to add to it or do something with that. If you want to ever throw out one, other sinner saves with something,
Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Let's talk about it, right?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
because you got to work with people who go to cons, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's just
Oh,
fun
yeah.
to see how different.
Oh no,
people
I wanted
are.
to play that too. I'm just
Right,
like,
it's just fun to be like, oh yeah, do I do that? Do I do that? Yeah, I do that. All right.
the
All
parking
right.
one too. Like if it's close, I don't care. $30, but it's like a block down. Yeah.
Especially if sometimes I get dressed in a parking lot.
Yeah.
And I don't want to.
Well, I mean, like if I'm not cosplaying, then yeah, I'll park far away.
Yeah.
But if I have a cosplay and I know I'm going to be exhausted,
Yeah.
close as I can get.
Well, everybody, it looks like it's the time of the hour. We're running to the end of this show. If you have any final questions you want to get out to Strider, now would be the time. But of course, if you have any, I mean, he's taken off now, so we won't see him till Nerdbot Con.
Any
essentially.
last things you want to throw out
Any
there?
last words?
And
Any
while we're doing
questions
this,
anybody have? I'm here. I'm uncut. I'm in the flesh.
Whoa.
when are
Hey.
you going to be like officially back in Atlanta?
Not this time next week. I don't drive that fast.
All right.
Are you driving? You're driving. Oh, of course.
Yeah,
You're-
we're driving. Yeah,
You got to keep
yeah, we're driving.
like a
we're driving,
U-Haul
we're
across
driving.
the states.
It's going to be like
We're
Beverly
shipping one,
Hillbillies.
driving one. Yeah, but when I came here, we drove here.
Nice.
So it'll be the same thing. But this
Cool.
time next week, obviously
You'll be gone.
I'll be out of here. But
Nice.
a couple
Okay.
days later, I'll be
Well,
somewhere.
now I
else.
have even more reason to go out to Hotlanta.
You have to go. You
I've
have to
I've
go.
only been like once, and it was
I feel like all
Muggy.
the ingredients of what he's saying of Strider leaving for the last time to like Atlanta. That sounds like a really good like Black Keys song or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's
love
just like,
the
it has
Black
all,
Keys.
it has
Love
all
the
the
Black
ingredients of a
Keys.
Black Keys song. It's like he went to Atlanta.
I know. Let me
Didn't
just
see him no
Since
more.
I'm going back to Atlanta, I just got to do this real quick.
Yeah, super quick.
There's a lot of
Okay.
people on this page. Oh, you want to say?
I do have somebody put out a question.
Yeah.
We got Stephanie Lunsford going. Where's the best place to eat in ATL and LA?
LA is always my house, but
You cook?
I can't invite her over because I cook every night. I have all my kitchen stuff is packed away. So we're on paper plates
Why
right
didn't
now.
I know this when you were out here?
Yeah.
I would have made all your
Atlanta.
food.
That's a tricky one. There's so many good places.
Atlanta's like foodie
but
heaven, I hear.
there's my friend Steve, who I used to work for, has a place called the Red Phone Booth, and above the Red Phone Booth is an amazing pizza spot.
Nice.
Like, it will blow your mind. So during Dragon Con, that's our little hangout place.
Excellent.
And also Big Kahuna's, which is also in Atlanta.
Oh,
Okay, I'm coming to Atlanta.
You're coming to Atlanta?
I'm
where-
coming to Atlanta.
You want to throw out your websites, your YouTubes, anything like that? Where can everybody get a hold of you, Strider?
Honestly, just go outside and just yell Hip Hop Troop at the top of your voice.
Look
And-
up to the sky.
And something's going to pop up. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Strider, the hip hop.
One thing before I go, and this is
kill the audience. Kill the audience.
this is going to just make a lot of people really happy because I've been seeing some references to a song I put out many years ago.
Okay.
So here's a couple bars from that. Okay, listen. Got out my bed with my warm socks, white cotton, black cotton, something you ain't got. My feet are warm, your feet are cold. My shit is new, your shit is old. I got the tubes, the ankles, depending on the shoe. Starter, foot locker, foot action too. I love how they feel. I love how they fit. I love how your girl is all on my shit. I never take them off even when I'm sexing. I wrap some around my arms, Ultimate Warrior flexing. Ultimate Warrior flexing. I got my warm socks on. You ain't got the money.
All right.
Everyone kept saying warm
Thank
socks
you
in the comments. Everyone's saying warm socks in the comments.
Yeah, warm
That's what it
socks,
was.
everybody. You got
Warm
what
socks,
you wanted.
everybody.
He does not
Warm
disappoint. All right,
socks.
throw out your websites.
Booyah! HipHopTrooper.com. Warm socks.
And then-
Maybe a Nerdbot. I'll perform the whole song and the remix
that would be
on the
really,
stage.
That would be really cool.
Elvin, we're gonna do the thing.
I can get Chuck 1, which is actually called Chuck Num, but to me he's number 1, so I call him Chuck 1. I get Chuck 1 to sing the background vocals, and he could be my background dancer too.
It's gonna be awesome when everybody
you need
starts.
hype girls?
It's gonna be awesome when everybody starts looking up Chuck 1 and doesn't find him now.
And I'm going to be chucking free socks in the crowd to everybody.
All right.
Love it.
So that's it. Twitter, Instagrams, anything you want to throw them out?
Throw out your stuff.
That's it, man. HipHopTrooper.com is your paradise to wherever you need to go. It's all on there.
All right.
So
Ray.
Hip Hop Trooper, everything. That's where you find our beloved friend Strider, who is going to not be California-based anymore as of next week.
Say
He's going back to
goodbye.
Atlanta.
Change
So,
my area code.
Bye, my lover.
It's okay.
Bye, my friend.
Hip Hop Trooper, everybody.
Much love. Thank you for tuning in.
My name
Nerdbot.
is
Where can
Rachel
we get a hold of you?
Litfin. You can find me on all social media fronts. I post under the hashtag FinOnFire. Rachel Litfin on Facebook, Instagram. I need to tweet more. I really should be tweeting more. But yeah, that's where you, Rachel Litfin, Litfin, hashtag FinOnFire.
Where's my Uber? Where's my Uber code?
Oh,
Where's
no,
my Uber
we have a
code?
limo coming right
Oh,
now.
that's coming. Uber code.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the BotCast. Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Uber helicopters. I can hear it.
It's coming. Yeah.
Mayweather. It's on its way.
NerdbotCon 2017, everybody. We want to see you there. This is going to be your last chance to catch Strider on this side of 2017. He's not going to be here handing out Christmas gifts shortly after that. So NerdbotCon.
That's what the socks are for.
Yeah, they're warm. September 30th. NerdbotCon at the Pasadena Convention Center, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's a one-day
Microwave
con.
socks.
Should make it Christmas socks.
We're going to be having an after party at Dave & Buster's of Arcadia, and if you want to catch a Nerd Nights, you can find us. It's September 10th. September 10th. Oh, August, sorry.
10th.
I'm
What
ahead
is
of a month, sorry.
August 10th,
I'm on
Nerd
next month.
Nights.
Yeah, August 10th, Nerd
I'll be
Nights.
there. If you buy me a drink, I'll dance with you.
Live music,
Yes.
$10 gets you admission to hang out,
Everything.
and you get to see Litfin there, some live music, karaoke, and you also get an unlimited gaming card.
And
for
the Reverse
night.
Flash first episode will be premiering. It's a Nerdbot exclusive.
That's
It
right.
is a production of Colin Bass and Elvin, and it is a miniseries based off the CW Flash
That's
show.
right.
The
And if
Reverse
you-
Flash first episode, Nerd Nights.
So we're going to have it on
August
Nerd Nights,
10th.
but if you don't see it August 10th, guess what? It's going to be online August 11th, so stay tuned
The next
for that.
that.
If you want to check out everything that I do, the Expansion Pack is the band that you can find me in at Nerd Nights, so you can find us at the Expansion Pack on Facebook. You can also find my Lego work at Another Brick Studios CA, and of course, everything you want to find about Nerdbot, reviews, articles. We do shows here every week. You can find it at nerdbot.com or here on facebook.com/nerdbotmedia, and we're also on Instagram at nerdbotmedia. So thanks so much to Strider and to
Yes,
Rachel
thanks for
being
having
here
me.
the night.
Thank you, Nerdbot.
We love
Thank you for
guys,
tuning in.
And we're going to take it out with It Does Look Like
I'm sorry, Stephen A. Smith. Next time.
It does look like shit.